This is the second day with the attempt of doing a tarp setup practice. The first day I went to Alley Reservoir near Rotherham. I was going on top of a hill and I thought, well, why not? Let me go there. I'm sure the grass is pretty short there. So I thought, and it'll be okay. We'll do a practice. It's a 4 metre by 4 metre tarp. I was wrong. I had a lovely afternoon. So this is the second day, Sunday. I've come the other side of Sheffield now, and it's a, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like it's a bicycle track as well as a place where hikers can have a look round, walk round. There's paths. It looks so clean from Google Maps. And I mean clean as in the paths are really well made. Maybe I'm not on the proper path yet, but yeah, so, I mean, it's beautiful countryside. Since I started talking, the birds have gone quiet. So, I'll have a look in here, see what it'd be like to do any filming in here. I've come 3:52, so later on in the day, and it's possible that a lot of people will have already had their day here, enjoyed themselves, thinking about going home now for their tea. So I thought it'd be quieter. Now if I can find an area where I can set up the pitch quite comfortably here in the woods, nice scenery, just to practice this tarp setup. The reason being is I've never used this tarp setup before. So I've seen it on YouTube, as we've seen everything on YouTube, and I'm hoping to be able to do this. So yes, that's my hope. It's actually quite a nice area, this. If you look round, there's paths all over. I'll do it slowly so you can see. And it is really nice, beautiful for the birds and the wildlife. Fantastic. I mean, look at this, all this here. Look at this. Isn't that lovely? I can hear the bees and buzzing. Might be wise to walk away before I get anaphylactic shock. We don't want that. I don't do too well with that. Yeah, now this is my actual second option that I've looked on Google Maps. There is another option that is reasonably close by, over the main road and a little bit further into a semi-moor. Looks more like a quarry area, but that is my second option. And even if I do this as the first option, I still might go there to explore. But it is near a farm, very much near a farm. But hey ho, that's what it's all about, isn't it? So yeah, it's really nice here. This is another place I could take my wife to. She would quite enjoy this. I'm trying to see if there's some original trees here, because it looks more of a mixture of a man-made forest. Looks like someone's made a little camp here, or played at making a little camp. Let's have a look at this. You might be interested in this. Let me turn the camera around. This is the camera turned around. Nice little pan towards our little friend here. Look at this. Hey? I mean, if it had a lot of foliage on it, it would be quite good. It may have at one time. Some effort's been put into it. I'm walking in head height. There you go. Oh, I forget I've got all this stuff on. But yeah, that's not bad, is it? So, if we have a look here, I mean, there's so much wood on the floor, just lying, dead wood. The kids can come, I'd imagine kids, and do this. Even I could come and do this. I'm the biggest kid out. So, It goes everywhere, look. Path down there. Whee! And there you go. So what I'm going to do is, I think, turn the camera around again. So what I'm going to do is continue on my walk. I did see some areas. I mean, if it came to it, I could use this area, but if people come on push bikes, you shouldn't really do it at a cross section. It needs to be out of the way, doesn't it? But yes, it's looking really interesting. This bit of fun. I don't know if they purposely make these areas with very little flat area to prevent people camping. I mean, it's really congested with trees, and the problem with that is a lot of trees, young trees, will die. It's a fight for survival when it comes to light. Every tree needs light to grow, so if there's too many trees together and the branches overlap each other, then there is no light, and where there is no light, there is no growth. Common sense, really. Quite an unusual place, quite enjoyable place actually. I'm quite liking it. So a bit of a difference. Normally I'm in open moorland, but yeah, we'll continue to have a look around. Another 10 minutes, I believe I'll be across the road. So it's all about looking around, thinking about places you could camp for future times coming out, and enjoying it at the same time. At the moment, I've not found anywhere that's suitable in here for a tarp camp. Remember that Google imaging wasn't done yesterday. It would have been done a few years ago. So what I see there isn't always what you find when you come out. Earlier I spoke about having too many trees together, how that stops light getting to the trees or the foliage, and this causes a major problem where some of the trees become weak because they can't get the sustenance they need. And this is the natural selection process, with the wind pushing the weak trees down and then giving room for other trees to get strong and get the light. I mean, look at it, it's a mishmash, the whole place, of trees that have gone down. Well, now we've checked plan B, as it was nearest to where I parked the car. We're now going to go to plan A. I never thought plan B really was going to be the place, and I was correct. So now we're going to go to plan A, which means we're going to be walking along a little bit of open moor across the road on the edge of these woods. Well, there's our man-made forest behind us, the little park. We're now crossing the main road, making sure we're not getting run over when we're coming to another gate, and so I'm going to be going that way. It's not exactly the most sophisticated gate, but at least I can handle it. Lovely sky, and as we go down, can you see the green area? That green patchy area, I'll definitely be able to put a 4 metre by 4 metre down and make it into my practice tarp. Right, is this taking me anywhere where I can actually get that? This way. Yeah, I think so. Right. Oops, it's more of a step job this. It's not so easy. Right, sit down. Be careful. That's it. There you go. Okay, it's the coward's way, but it's the safest way. Right, It's a nice patch. Look at it. Yeah. Quickly look round. That is definitely some interesting quarry. Oh, in fact, look at that. Fantastic. It's all around that. So if I do a 360 really slow, this is what you've got here. So now it's time to put the tarp up, and we'll film it. I'm doing it from memory. Let's see how long it takes.